afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Jennie Montgomery. Welcome to another half hour of information to help you make the most of your time, to make informed decisions, and to keep up with goings-on around Greater Augusta. Yesterday and over the weekend, various ceremonies were held to honor our veterans. We call them our heroes, but life after the service often takes a downward turn. You see them on the side of the road, many times asking for help, other times just searching for a place to stay. Recently, WJBF's Ashley Flette talked with local groups working to get veterans back on their feet.
Forces United has partnered with the Economic Opportunity Authority to help house some veterans who were on the verge of being homeless or were homeless. Housing the homeless is done through the Supportive Services for Veteran Families, SSVF program, which helps low-income veteran families.
Once that family falls, it's a hard climb back up.
Here are some of the requirements to know if you are eligible. You must have an honorable discharge status verified by the VA, must be at or below 50% area median income, and able to keep up the house once you receive the assistance.
I never take this for granted, you know. I just thank God for the ability, you know, that it was available to me.
In the past year, thanks to the partnership of both organizations, they were able to stably house 225 people. In Augusta, Ashley Flette, WJBF News, Channel 6.
And as you just saw in Ashley's story, housing can be a very big issue for our veterans, as can homelessness. That's where the Supportive Services for Veteran Families program comes in. And I'm joined here by several people who are going to talk more about it. Barbara Dawson is a community resource specialist, and Gail Levon Bell is the landlord outreach specialist for the SSVF. And finally, this handsome gentleman over here, Bobby Thomas, is with us. He is a two-time combat veteran who served in both Vietnam and Desert Storm. And Bobby, first of all, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And you are an example of one of many veterans who served our country, but then life kind of spiraled downward after you left the Army National Guard.
Yes.
Tell me kind of how it happened for you.
Well, sometimes I feel like, I guess my curiosity got the better of me. I want to try what everybody else was trying. And I got caught up on crack. And it took me down a dog road for 15 years.
Yeah, yeah.
And from there it got worse. Well, prior to that, I was drinking, smoking reefer. It just got worse from there. Before I knew it, I was hooked on crack. Mm-hmm. And it would take all my money, everything I had 2 wives. It took that, spent a little time in jail. It was just rough, but it wasn't until I found the Lord that brought me out of this spiral down. And I had been through about 5 or 6 programs. There ain't no quick fix. But you go in there, you listen, get the tools that you need to come back to disease. Well, once you back out there, you still in that same environment. And you ain't got no friends just associate what they can get out of you.
No, they just want to use you. Yeah, right.
I've seen more time that I should have been dead on the street than I served 2 walls. But by the grace of God, He saved me. But I try to emphasize for anyone that done been through, going through this here, you got to employ God in your life. You got to let Him in so He can help you. He allowed us to go through these things that we go through for a reason, for to make you better on the other end where He can use us. And if you don't believe in that, you know, you're going to be lost.
Well, you went through the program in the shelter at the Salvation Army.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And you ended up meeting Barbara.
Right.
Tell me, Barbara, how you were able to come in and give Bobby a hand up.
Okay, first of all, he was referred to the program's SSVF program. Mm-hmm. He was enrolled into the program, and then once enrolled in the program, we were able to find housing for him. And Bobby was really, he's really cooperative and really willing. So he was looking for a part-time job at the time.
Yeah.
So we were able to refer him to Department of Labor because he was in Duffy County. Mm-hmm. Got him into the program, found housing for him, and the landlords found landlords that were willing to rent to him. So, I mean, that was pretty much it with Bobby. And from there, I mean, he's been there ever since. And that's been about 3 years, I guess.
That's got to feel like a really good amount of time for you.
Yes.
You know, that you have been self-sufficient, you've been able to do this, and you have a job, and you have a home.
No, I'm retired from
Well, you're
that.
retired,
Yes.
yeah. But you are making it on your own and not part of the program anymore.
Right.
And finding housing is an important thing, and this is where Gail comes in. And you're looking for landlords who are going to be supportive of your program.
Yes, and the good thing about the ones that we do currently have as partners, the blessing in it is that they have been partners for a number of years.
Right.
I've only been here for 3 years serving, but when they know other landlords that have rentals, they always call and make me aware of that. And that is a good plug for me because they have been partners and they've been excellent in the
Right.
services that they've rendered to provide housing to our participants. So I love it. I love doing it and look forward to when I can meet new landlords to educate them about our program and to also advocate on behalf of our participants.
Sure.
So it's very rewarding.
What makes being a landlord in your program a little bit different than just putting a for rent sign in their front yard?
One thing is more of a personal approach, and most of them that are participating in our program as partners, they have a vested interest. It is not only about what they'll receive as far as financially from us, but they want to see veterans be the best that they can be.
They want them to succeed.
Yes,
Right.
want them to be
Right.
best that they can be. And actually, we even have some landlords that have said, well, once they come and rent and they live on my property, if they need a job, I'll be more than happy to assist them with that.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes,
That's wonderful.
definitely.
Now, you all are working also with Forces United. Is that correct?
That's one of our partners.
One of your partners in this. And how could anybody, if someone's watching right now and you have property that you lease, how would they be able to get in touch with you and talk about being a part of this program?
Well, they can contact me directly at 706-564-5017. That is my direct work cell, and they can contact me. I can send them a brochure so at least they can read about the program. And
Sure.
then if they do have properties, what I usually do is go out to see those properties to make sure that they will be compatible
A good fit.
with our program. Yes.
Terrific. And I would think too, also, if you're very nice on the phone and you ask Gail to sing for you, maybe she would do that.
No, you didn't go
Have you
there.
heard Gail sing?
Yes.
Oh
You
my gosh,
didn't.
this woman has an amazing voice.
That's what she's saying.
I think it was really great for you all to come and talk about this
Yes.
during the time of year when we are honoring our veterans and we are appreciative of their military service all the time, but also considering what can happen when the service goes away and how
Yes.
we don't want them to fall through the cracks. And thank you so much, Bobby, for sharing your story with us today. I know you're inspiring to others. And ladies, thank you all for sharing your program. And we'll, of course, have a lot more information on our website. You can just click on the Jennie link on WJBF.com, and we'll hyperlink you to these different groups in case you want to get in touch with them. Coming up next on Jennie, details about an event this week featuring a nationally renowned recovery expert. If you have a loved one with addiction issues, you'll want to know about this. Stay with us.